Task number 2 of our glue activity involves research. We want to inquire and analyze. We want to get background information that's going to help us better understand what we're doing and why we're doing it. And so today, 3 things that you are going to do. 1, you're going to read introduction. We'll do that together here on this video, just kind of giving us some background information. Then you are going to watch some videos that will help you kind of put this idea of how adhesives work together and how glue is created. There are a couple articles that you can read which will be optional, and then we want to answer some guided questions that again help us focus our thoughts on how glue and adhesives actually work and how they're made. And so our guiding question, or our essential question today, is how do adhesives work? And after this, after we've done some research today, we should be able to answer that question. So at this point, let's pause the video and open up your design notebook. Alright, our design notebook is open. We are on task number 2 today. So you can see we are going to be working with inquiring and analyzing. Again, asking some questions, getting some background information and knowledge that will help us proceed. So if we click on the bookmark for task number 2, that will drop us right down here. How do adhesives work? Make sure you answer that question before you are completely done with this task as well. So today you are going to, or in this task, you're going to read these introduction paragraphs. We'll do that here in a second. Watch videos and read the articles that are linked below, and then, it's a mistake, let me get rid of that so you won't see it, and then answer the research questions that we have posed to you. Alright, so let's start with this introduction. Just follow along as I read this first paragraph. The first commercial glue created around 1750 was made from fish. Other early adhesives used natural rubber, animal bones, blood, starch, and milk protein or casein. Today, animal glues, I apologize for that. Today, animal glues have mostly been replaced with cheaper synthetic glues made from man-made chemicals synthesized from petroleum and natural gas. When milk and vinegar are mixed together, the vinegar makes the protein in the milk, called casein, stick together to form small white lumps called curds. The leftover liquid is called whey. You will make the glue from the curds. When you add glue to 2 pieces of paper, the glue seeps into tiny cracks in the paper. When the glue hardens, it forms a bond to hold the paper together. In real life, engineers design special glues when they need to hold things like envelopes, sneakers, and even airplanes together. Alright, so there's a little background information that you have that will kind of lead us into the rest of this. So we're going to start with watching videos. So there are 5 different videos here that are linked that you are going to watch. All of them are about 5 minutes or less, and so they're not very long. So you're going to watch through those, and you're going to use what you learn in those to answer some research questions. We'll get to those questions here in a second. The next thing that you will do, or you could do, this is optional, is to read these articles. So there's 3 articles here. How does superglue work? Adhesives and glues, and how does glue work? Those 3 articles you can read just to get extra information if you are interested in those. And then another optional task that you could do, or thing that you could do, is to watch this video on how superglue is made, which is 29 minutes, so it's longer, but again, that's optional if you want to go back and just kind of learn and kind of see some more details about how things are made, or how glue is made. So here are the questions that you are going to answer as you watch these 5 videos again right here that are linked in your design notebook. First of all, and we do have some answers to this based off of the introduction that we read, what are considered to be among the earliest adhesives? I could go back up here and I could just kind of highlight this information right here. There's part of your answer. Okay? There are other things that you'll see from the video that you could add to that list as well. Okay? So, what are considered to be some of the earliest adhesives? What causes glue to actually stick? What are the 2 requirements for glue to work? And by work, we mean form a bond between materials. Okay, so there's 2 things that have to happen for glue to actually work, to stick, to hold. Explain the difference between adhesion and cohesion. So there's a couple of our vocab terms. It's thought that the bonding of adhesives occurs at the molecular level. What's the technical name of the force which holds glue to its bonding materials? The videos give you that answer. Kind of a technical name, scientific name. Why don't all adhesives work the same on all materials or all objects? And lastly, why do superglue type adhesives easily bond to skin? Okay, those are the questions that you should be able to answer after watching those videos. Then you have a task summary. Hopefully you've learned a bunch of things. I know when I first watched those videos, I learned a lot about glue and adhesives. So what's something that you learned, and what was an example of success that you had as you worked through task number 2. Then you see the end of task number 2, the stop sign, and you are done. If you need help with anything, please reach out to your teacher. Good luck doing this research.